we're going to go ahead and read chapters 9 and 10 of our adapted version of Holes. So you're going to follow along with me. Chapter 9. Stanley, exhausted after digging his first hole, returns to camp. He enters the recreation room, which is called the rec room. Everything in the rec room is broken. Stanley bumps into a large boy who tries to pick a fight with him. Stanley tries to avoid the fight, and X-Ray and Armpit come to his rescue, saying, "You don't want to mess with the caveman." Stanley, Armpit, Squid, and X-Ray talk about the trouble of digging holes. Stanley has brought his box of paper to the rec room because he wants to write a letter to his mother. When he explains to Squid that his mother will worry if he doesn't write to her, Squid scowls at him. Stanley notices that the entire room is wrecked because the boys themselves have broken the things in it. Stanley waits until Squid leaves before writing his letter. When Stanley does write to his mother, he tells her that he is having fun and swimming a lot. In the middle of writing his letter, Stanley notices that Zero is staring at his letter. Zero asks Stanley, "Did the shoes have red X's on the back?" Stanley responds that they did, and then hears Armpit and Squid calling Caveman to come to dinner. Stanley realizes that his nickname is Caveman. Chapter 10. Stanley's second hole is also very hard to dig. While he is digging, he finds the fossil of a fish. He has been told by Mr. Pendanski that if he finds anything interesting, he might not have to finish his hole. When the water truck comes, Stanley notices that there is always an order to the line, with X-Ray, followed by Armpit, Squid, Zigzag, Magnet, Zero, and then Stanley. Stanley shows the fish fossil to Mr. Pendanski, but Mr. Pendanski says that the fossil is not what the warden wants. Stanley has to finish digging his hole.